Hello, grade 2. I am going to lead you through your purple packet. You have the ability to print off these sheets so that you can follow along and write as you go. However, today I am showing you in a little different view. Hopefully this will be a little easier. It's a new thing for me to try to use, so I will do my very best, but it should make it bigger. Okay. So the first thing that we're looking at is, it says, write the best word from the box. Now, we certainly can read the sentence and try each word, but I do want you to know what we're working on here. So I'm going to click at the top here and give myself a large size. I think I have it. These are known as reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns. Now, pronouns are words that take the place of a noun. Words like he, she, those types of things. However, reflexive ones are special because they are words that you would use when you are saying you're doing something without help or all alone, and they get paired up with a certain one. So a word like myself is a reflexive pronoun. That self part is a big deal with that. So the sentence says, I decided to help blank to a sandwich. Would we say, I decided to help me to a sandwich, or I decided to help myself to a sandwich? So myself is the best word. Now, this is the reflexive pronoun. And I want to show you there's always a pair. The myself connects back to somebody else in the sentence. So the my is a pronoun that really goes with the sentence about that you're saying for you, the speaker, when you say I. So, of course, our second sentence, we would use the word me, which is just a regular pronoun. Please hand me a glass of water. Let's take a look at our letter over here, a friendly letter. So you have to insert commas where they are needed. Commas are needed in dates like this, where we have two numbers side by side. So we need to separate those numbers with a comma. That part of the letter is called the heading. Now, in this part of the letter called the greeting, that needs to have a comma at the end. Now we'll read the body of the letter. This would be a part with sentences, but there could be some commas needed. Let's see if there are any. I'm having a great time at camp. Please send me some more money. No commas needed. This next part of the letter is called the closing. And closings, just like greetings, need to have commas at the end. And the final part of the letter is the signature, and no commas needed there. All right, here's our edit the sentence. When we went there, the movie was almost over. Sounds pretty good. Let's check the beginning. That looks good. Let's check the end. No end mark. So we have to put one. What kind would be used? Sentence seems to be a declarative sentence, right? One that we're just telling or giving information. So we will put a period for the end of a declarative sentence. Now, when you were looking here, maybe you noticed this doesn't seem like the word almost. Almost is not really a compound word where we write the word all and then we write the word most. You get a little bit of a shortcut. You do not need to write both letters, letter L's and all. That's how you'd spell almost. Now, what we are working on here is we are going to get some learning again about the different meanings of there. The there with the I in it is the there that means belonging. And it doesn't fit here. We're talking about a place, like we went there. Like maybe you would even ask, something like where? And some answers might be, well, there. Or maybe you would say here. So take a look at those spellings for there. They're very similar with the E-R-E ending. So when you're thinking of a place that you can ask where, which place, where, if the answer might be there or even here, they have that E-R-E ending. So that's the one we need. When we went where, there. So we will need the T-H-E-R-E spelling. I think I can get that up top here with my not so great finger on a mouse writing. T-H-E-R-E. Onto the bottom part of the page where our directions say circle the suffixes that mean without. So last week we looked at some suffixes. The suffix that means without is this one. Now don't be confused and think I'm writing the word less. I am writing the suffix because the word less is like the opposite of more. Like I have less candy than you. You have more candy than me. That would be the word less. The suffix less means without. So here's an example. Useless. Something that's useless is something that is without use. You can't even use it. It might be a broken thing, not necessary. It's useless. Another one, careless. That would mean without care. Like if you were careless and maybe you broke something because you weren't being careful, we would say you were without care. Like you did not take care to be watching or treating it nicely. This one should be pretty easy to think about. Beardless. It would be without a beard. So imagine a man with a beard, and then imagine a man without a beard. We would call that man beardless. And finally, we need to write a sentence using the preposition on. Prepositions are those little words like on, and they're used for giving direction or a place, and there's just little words to get used to. So if I could write a sentence with the word on in it, I could say something like, please put your things on the table. So that is a possible way of writing that. I was hoping to make that even bigger. I wonder if I do that as I click away. Let me just do a check mark and see how it looks. Yeah, still learning this one. But anyway, that is our Monday Purple packet. So you can follow along, learn about that. Later in the week, there'll be some things for you to submit. So good luck and get a hold of us if you have questions.